Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today for another Alliance War video. So, we have two final wars left for Season 57. This is the second to last war, war number 11, and we matched New Nation. So, where we are currently in the season is we're top 10, but we need to win at least one of these last two wars to secure top 10. If we lose both, we're probably going to get pushed to Master's top 20, which is still good, but we've been having a pretty great season, so we want to secure top 10. So, this is a pretty big war. So we get New Nation, and we know New Nation is very, very good. So at the moment we matched them, I was like, oh, crap, man, why did we get these guys? So my path this war is going to be a little bit of a weird one. We're going to be bringing in Werewolf, Titania, and actually Black Cat. So some all champs that I do enjoy playing, especially Black Cat and Werewolf. I don't mind Titania too much, but it sucks because we're on path 4 again, which, you know, I voiced my displeasure for in some previous war videos, and it's funny because my officer was actually watching that video on that went up like the day this war started, and he's like, "Oh, I just saw your video saying you hate path 4. Well, I already assigned it to you." I was like, "Okay, you know, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I don't mind it too much. You got to do what you got to do." So I got to sign this. And so I'm going to have to change my mastery. So I'm just going to skip ahead, take off willpower here, which is honestly probably one of the biggest reasons why I just hate having to change my mastery. So it's so annoying. Really hate doing that. But there we go. Did it. Disabled my willpower so that, you know, we don't just die to the petrified debuffs here. And so this is actually a 7-star rank 4 Rintra. So we're boosting up here. Throw on an advanced power back boost just so I can get to my special 3 a little bit quicker. And so pretty much the moment that the cow throws his special, I'm going to be inverted for the rest of the fight. So getting in here, my goal is to try to get him to like a special 2. You know, get him like at least close to 3 bars before he ends up throwing a special. Just so I can do at least some of the fight not inverted. And now at this point, it happens. And I wasn't even ready. And he clicks me with it immediately. That's, oh my god. Like, let's watch that again. Let's watch me get clapped again. So boom, just immediately throws it, and I panic for a sec, and then I just get hit right in the face. So at least it didn't crit. You know, great way to start the fight. But we get off our special 2. So now we're dropping some heavies. And here I go for an extra sneaky one too. Maybe shouldn't have done that, but I went for it. YOLO. So, boom. We're at 55 Furies right now. Not bad. We're still completely inverted. And I'm just going to be playing, you know, pretty much the rest of this fight inverted, which is alright. It's a Rintra, so it's not too difficult. And then here we have built back our haymakers. So now I want to get to my special 3 and try to get the double debuffs. I'm hoping I'll be able to kill him with that. So here, I want him to hit me. Boom. Perfect. Get rid of some of his charge with the initial heavy. Take a little bit get hit on purpose just to give me some more power. Give me that special 3. And then boom, we do get the double debuffs. Even some triple debuffs. And then boom, we start dropping these fat heavies into the relic. And rank 4 cow goes down, bro. We got him. That was a little sketchy, you know, taking the special 2 right to the face at the start. Like, that's where I have problems, you know, when it switches from inverted to non-inverted or from inverted to non-inverted. You know, if I'm just in one mode, it's fine, and I shouldn't have any issues, but it's the switching. The switching is what always just trips up my brain. But up next here we have a Knull. So, I'm going to actually buy some mystic power boosts because I want my specials to be doing as much damage as possible. We do have, I'm going to be fighting a rank 4 Maestro later on this war on some hazard shift, which I'm technically immune to. So that's what those mystic boosts are for, you know, mainly thinking about that Maestro later on. So we have Knull here, and we need to hit him like a certain amount of times, or we're going to get like a glancing unsteady debuff, which is kind of annoying. But it's not too big of a deal. I've already hit him 9 times. I just need to hit him 6 more times. So I'm going to do that here, and I'm going to rip this special. Even though I'm not in my curse, I wanted to just push him to a special 2. So that's what I ended up doing. And now here I do get pushed into the curse. So boom, there we go. Knull is unblockable though, so I gotta deal with that garbage right now. Go for a little intercept, and then here I'm trying to just get in to get off a special 2 with the curse up. And what does he do? He throws a special 1. Knull, how dare you? How dare you do that to me, Knull? Now I'm inverted again. Yay, more inverted controls. We love being inverted. So now I also got some unsteady, glancing, debuff garbage on me. I got too much power from his unstoppable and unblockable buff from triggering my inverted controls. So now I'm at a special 3, which is not what I wanted. But gotta just throw it to get rid of the power. And then here, like, I just paused. I was like mentally paused there because I didn't know if I was still inverted or what, and he was stunned, so yeah. But here we howl, and we're not in the curse. He is unblockable, and now I get an unsteady debuff on me. More glancing! Yay! We love to glance. We love to glance here and get hit on the corner here, which is fun. Getting hit by some heavy attacks, which is also super duper fun. Love being just stuck in the corner, getting clapped. We're 2 minutes into this fight. It's not going very well, but we're still alive. And, you know, that is all that really does matter. So here I'm trying to get off enough hits before that unsteady garbage comes back. Here, alright, I'm trying to howl, but my howl's not ready. But I don't want him to throw a special 1, so boom, push him to special 2. Get off my howl. I don't know why I threw a special 1 there. I'm not sure what was going through my mind when I did that. But here, bait the special 2. He's at 3%, 2%, and he goes down. That fight was brutal. Whoo! But luckily, we got it. We didn't die. So, bro, screw Path 4, Section 1. It's, oh my god. Took a lot out of my champs, but we got through them. Definitely weren't the cleanest of fights, but it doesn't matter. What matters is not dying, and we didn't die, so it's all good. Now we go ahead and move on to Section 2, and I'm going to be going on path number 3 here. We got a Peni Parker up first, and then Jessica Jones up next. So rank 3 Peni Parker here, going to heal up my wolf, I think, which is some 2 big potions. There we go. So the real thing to look out for here is encroaching stun. If we don't throw a special, you know, while that encroaching stun timer is reached, I'm gonna be stunned, you know, unless I had a champ who was stunning me. But wolf does not have any type of stun immunity. And then I also completely forgot, which would have been helpful in the Knull fight, to respec my willpower masteries, but I completely forgot to do. This is another reason why I just hate changing my masteries, because I always forget to frickin' change them back. So like, alright, boom, that'll help me a little bit here, and going forward if I get any debuffs applied to me. But alright, rank 3 Peni, encroaching stun, and I'm gonna throw on another advanced power boost, I think, and that is also for the next fight, for the Jessica Jones. But let's stay focused on the fight at hand. So it's a Peni Parker, so I'm not really too worried here with Wolf. The plan is just going to be to hit her block, you know, build ruptures and howl and get to my special 2. The real things that we do need to be careful of, though, is, you know, when I'm trying to hit her block, make sure that I'm not unblockable from howling, because that unblockable passive is not going to let me hit into her block. And so here I decide to throw the special 2, even though she could auto-block me. Boom, rip it. Alright, here I am unblockable, so I know that I cannot be auto-blocked. Alright, and boom, after the first special 2, she's already down 50% of her health, so I'm feeling pretty good. But she does have 3 of those charges built right now, so I do want to hit her block. Right there, I was unblockable, and I couldn't hit her block. But here, boom, it's down to 12. I decide to just throw my special 1, even into her block. And I do get punished for it. Decided for that to happen instead of just getting stunned. I mean, neither one was a good scenario, but I picked which one I thought would be less worse. And yeah, she's dead now anyways, so it's all good. Mistimed the encroaching stun a little bit, took some hits. It's all good. No worries. Alright, and then move on. We have Jessica Jones up next. So it's just rank 3 Jessica, but we got that combat deja vu. We got some safeguard stuff. Hold on. Let me take another quick gander at those nodes. So, yeah, combat deja vu, disintegration. So going into this fight, I just want to be alternating my combos. And I think Black Cat eventually does turn that off, so we don't need to worry too much, but just mainly at the start while we're still building the combo a bit. And then the other important note here is safeguard. So they can only lose 1% of health. But I also believe that we can bypass that with ability accuracy reduction as well. So that's kind of the plan. I was a little bit worried about this fight, but then, you know, I was told, like, Bryn had a video, so I messaged Bryn, he sent me the video. I'm like, oh, dude, this fight looks super easy. And, yeah, after I saw the video, I really wasn't worried at all. So here I'm going to go light, medium, into special 2. Boom. And we do get the critical bleeds cooking up. I don't think it really matters either way on this fight if you go for the vicious to get bigger bleeds, or if you go for the debuff to turn off abilities. Like, I really don't think it matters either way. Fight was over in, when it's gonna load, 29 seconds. 29 seconds. So yeah, I really don't think it mattered either way. So here now we go ahead and move on to this Maestro mini boss. This is the rank 4 Maestro, you know, that I was definitely worried about. I had seen another war video of someone taking this fight, and it was with a rank 4 Werewolf by Night, and it looked a little slow. And the way this person was playing the fight, I didn't necessarily agree with. They were throwing a lot of special ones, and like I said, their wolf was a higher rank than mine. So me going into this fight, I decided to approach it a little bit differently. I wasn't going to be throwing really any special ones, and I was just going to be, and like I said in the video that I watched, they were kind of taking their time. I kind of had the complete opposite approach here. I want to go fast. I want to get through this fight as quickly as possible because I only have a rank 3 wolf. You know, I don't want to be in here taking a whole buttload of damage just by being close to him, you know, from his energy damage once he eventually gets that built up. So my goal here is to try to kill him as soon as possible. Now, Wolf is not immune to poison or to rupture, but he shrugs off poisons like 90% faster. So the poison debuffs really don't last too long. And so here I am going to get 7 rupture debuffs stacked on me, but again, I don't really care. I'm not really too worried about it. I don't think it's going to kill me. And again, my goal here is to kill him fast and to get out of this fight quickly. So that's really what I'm going for. Now that we're in the poison phase, we can do some more damage. And right now, I just need to get to my special 2. If I get to this special 2, I might be able to just straight up end the fight. So I'm trying really hard to get there. Boom, we get to special 2. He does switch to the rupture, but I still throw it. And then right here, this is the pivotal moment in this fight. He roots me and throws a special. But luckily, boom, decks it, no problem. And Maestro goes down. Minute 16. So I was worried about that fight, but it ended up going really well. Unfortunately, at this point in the war, just, you know, when I joined, the score was we already had 4 deaths and they had 0. So, like, before I even did a single fight, I was already in my head thinking, like, oh man, are they even gonna die 4 times? Like, is it already over before I even do a fight? Like, that's kind of the negative thoughts I had going through my mind, which is not a good thing, but it's still going through my mind. You're like, damn, it just kind of feels a little bit bad. And yeah, they did not die more than 4 times, period. They only died 3 times. So yeah, just kind of sucks. Kind of a bad feeling going into war with your opponent already, you know, having a sizable lead, but, you know, it's all good. We win as an alliance, we lose as an alliance, and we still have one more war to hopefully cinch that Masters top 10 placement. So that final war is against Nefty, another great alliance. We've got really tough matchups towards the end of the season. So be on the lookout for that final alliance war video. That's going to decide whether we get top 10 Masters or top 20 Masters. Be on the lookout. And I do have another Serpent fight with Count Nefaria. And this one does not go like the others. You'll see. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed the fights. Drop a like if so. GG's to New Nation. All the homies out there. Shout out Zarafa, my buddy. We guys all have a great, wonderful day. Peace.